Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Cancer is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Cancer, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And a Six of Cups, very nice. I feel like we had the Six of Cups in one of your readings very recently. It's very good energy. It's very positive energy, very successful, very connected, very loving, very harmonious, very tranquil, beautiful energy here. Let's put it into some context. The challenge is that Hermit card. The Hermit energy, yeah, that's interesting there. Eight of Swords, the Sun, okay. The Tower into a 3. Okay. Moon energy, Eight of Cups, Emperor, and a 6. So I see at the end things are going to be kind of reconciled. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to set it down over here. We're going to put tiny Bob Ross right on top. Thank you, Bob. Happy little Bob. That card will tie everything together and give us the confirmation, all right? If you feel like you have an idea about this card, if any feeling comes to you, put it down in the comments, all right? Let's do it together. Let's make it an exercise in intuition. Now let's get started. We see a lot of major arcana. This is a big moment in your life. I think that this new moon is really, which is on Monday, I think this new moon is really bringing kind of this opportunity to start again, right? It's kind of, I almost feel like we're getting a mulligan. You know, we're getting kind of a do-over here. No, we don't. We don't have any fire energy. We've got enough fire, I think, with the Tower and with the Emperor and even with this Sun card, right? It's a pretty fiery card. We do have a lot of water. Even got water here in this, the moon energy here. Incidentally, this moon card signifies the new moon, okay? So I think this is an opportunity that you're recognizing. You're coming to see that, yeah, this is going to work. This is going to be good, right? And I think that's giving you the impulse or the confidence to fill these cups back up and take charge and find this balance, find this victory and this success. All right. And we do have our air energy. We're solving problems, and here we are. You know, the problem has been solved. We're learning the skills to get ourselves out of this jam. And here we are out of the jam. Okay. But let's start with the Six of Cups. This is the kind of life we want. This is what you're aspiring to, I think. This is perhaps what you're really desiring right now. And this is a life that is connected. This is my Three of Cups, recognizes your Three of Cups, and together we make that 6. This is community, this is friendship, this is love, this is family. This is everybody getting along, you know? This is a real tranquil life. This is a life filled with just good vibes and sunshine, right? A lot of love here. But I feel as if you're right now kind of being challenged by this Hermit energy. There's this idea of not pursuing this kind of desire, that you're almost just kind of saying, nope, I don't want it anymore. I don't think that's true, but I feel as if we're withdrawing from the race. We're withdrawing from the struggle. I think, experienced a loss. Okay. And this could be a romantic thing. It could be a family thing. It could be a career thing. Right? It could be something at work or in your creative projects. Because I feel as if we're kind of saying, well, maybe this just isn't for me. You know, maybe it's just not for me. Because right now you're in this Tower and Eight of Swords mode. You still want this desire. You still have this need for connection. But it's something that you've been putting on hold. And I think it's because of the sun in the background here, and then the Tower and the Eight of Swords energy is kind of keeping you in this hermit mode. Because I think this was a lot of love. This was a lot of success. This was maybe someone in your life that you cherished. Or something, maybe, again, this could be a work thing. And I feel as if this light went out. It was very hopeful. It was the possibility. It was like, this is it. This is the one. And then, it didn't work. It could be that you had this great idea. This is going to be a light bulb moment, you know. This is the greatest thing. You took it into work and you presented it, and they just said, pass. Right? And we got this. Our glass is half empty now. All of our hope is draining away from us. It's a soul-crushing blow. And I think it really, it rocked your world a little bit. And this could really be like, maybe this is, if it's a romantic thing, you wanted to start a life with someone. Maybe you proposed marriage or something, and they said no. Maybe you presented an idea, like I said, somewhere, and it feels as if the universe rejected it. Okay? And I feel that really tore your world down in some way. This was a big thing that you set up for yourself, a big hope, a big expectation. It didn't quite go as planned, right? And I think that it kind of moved us into this hermit energy. We still ultimately desire that kind of connection, that kind of success, this kind of achievement, whether this is a relationship, whether it's health or wealth, whether it is a creative expression, whether this is the job that you want, or the feeling that you're on the right purpose. I think that you really thought this was meant to be. And then we get a tower. Then we get a real, this shook the ground beneath your feet. And it's almost as if your hopes and dreams came crashing down. But interestingly, in the tower energy is always revealed an element of truth. Okay? So I think what we're doing now is we're looking at this in a way where we're not giving up hope. I think what we're seeing is an opportunity now to overcome this challenge. And I think it's a mental challenge. I think we need to kind of troubleshoot things. Where did we go wrong? What was it about this that didn't quite work? Okay. Because if we look at the Three of Cups in the future, I feel like this hope is being restored. Right? I feel like this new moon energy, now it doesn't have to happen on the new moon, right? It's an energy, it's a vibe of this time in your life. And I think you're seeing that there's an opening now, right? It's like you see this portal in front of you, and the closer you get, the more you can kind of see what's on the other side. And it is that Three of Cups. It is this love and hope and this fulfillment, this abundance that we were looking for. The longer we wait, the more the moon starts to wax. And it's almost as if that doorway is closing, because the moon starts to fill in. That black hole of that portal, that doorway starts to fill in. And the opportunity's gone. That's telling me that this opportunity for this real connection, this real victory, this emotional triumph is available. This is the time now for you to do that. But we have to turn ourselves around, right? We've got to kind of dust ourselves off and go pursue it again with the new perspective, with the new idea, with the with the solution in mind. See, this is the Eight of Swords, and this could either be a completely dark and shadowy card, or it could be a very hopeful card. Okay? There was something about this pursuit that had some error in the math. Right? There was just some kind of logical flaw in there that you didn't catch. Some detail that that got through, and that should have been correct. It should have been changed. Whatever, your 4 looked like a 9, that sort of thing. The Eight of Swords is all about developing new skills to solve your current problem. Right? Being able to see what the problem is. It's kind of a troubleshooting card. And I think that you've been doing this. This is down beneath the surface. I think that you've been almost dwelling on it. Dwelling on what has went wrong. Maybe this was kind of part of this tower. Maybe we were so concerned with the details that we already overthought it. And we tweaked the details too much, and that disturbed the flow of things and led to our tower. Maybe the tower moment is good for us because it's revealing the simplicity that should be there, not this complexity. Maybe there were too many details. Maybe you missed the forest for the trees. Right? Maybe we didn't see the bigger picture here because you were concerned with these little details and all the math that we did over it. We make something too complex, and there's too many opportunities for the 4 to look like a 9, right? Let's simplify. Let's simplify. So I think this new moon is really bringing a lot of opportunity for this. It's almost an opportunity to try again. But try with this new approach, with this new perspective, with this simplicity, with this ease and this flow and this gentleness, right? Let's switch to the path of the serpent. And as I do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. All right. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And send some comments my way. I really love hearing about where all of you are from. Our community here really does span the entire globe. And that's really fascinating to me, and I love that, and I appreciate all of you. So, again, general energy is this new moon card. And this is saying, hey, this window is opening up for you. And you've got to take advantage of it before the window closes. Don't say, oh, I'm not ready yet. I still have to figure out these last details. No, you just have to kind of trust yourself and shine your lamp outwardly. Right? Take off this dusty cloak and go after your goals, whatever this is, right? If this is a work thing, if this is a family thing, if this is a creative project, if you had some kind of a disappointment, maybe you're a writer, maybe you're an artist, a musician, we can't stay in this mode forever, especially not now that this new moon energy is happening, and we've got this window to kind of start it over, to try it again. And we are looking at abundance here with this 3 of Cups. This is you now finding the connection that you were looking for before. It could be that we just had too much air energy in here, too many bubbles in the lines, right? We've cleared that out, and now we're ready for this connection. And I really feel like this is an opportunity to fill these cups back up. See, this is an 8 of Cups. This is about finding solutions to the emotional problems. This is about another problem-solving card, right? Using the emotional energy, not the intellectual energy anymore. It's not time to figure out the details. It's time to feel your way forward. Feel the timing of the situation. Responding and interacting with the world in a way that is flowing and intuitive, compassionate rather than calculated. Okay? And what we see with that 6 of Swords at the end is that the mind is following the heart this time. I think maybe it was the other way around last time. right? And now you're trusting in your heart, you're trusting in the flow, in the intuition, in the compassion, and your mind is just kind of there to assist, you know. And I think we're really filling up the cups here. It's restoring our hope in the world, you know. It's improving our interactions with the world. It's a new way of interacting with the world, right? Because before, this blow, I think, really started to, our water started to leak out, right? Now it's filling back up. Now we're repairing these cups and we're restoring the beauty. We're fixing this problem. And it's interesting that we have this kind of fiery emperor energy here. And this is in the position of what we don't want. And maybe this is part of this kind of fire tower calculated energy. Maybe we don't want the emperor. You know, we want to be in charge of our lives. We want to feel like we have some control. But I think in this current situation, you've got to be okay with not having it and trusting the flow, trusting the timing, seeing this new moon window of opportunity and stepping through that portal. Not trying to control it, not saying, well, it'd be better if we could schedule this for next Monday. No, it's happening now. Okay. So we don't need to try to control it. And I think that's why, again, this is in the position of what we don't want and why the next card is the Six of Swords. The mind is obeying the heart. The mind is doing what it does. The intellect is doing what it does in order to further the goals of the heart. I think before it was the other way around, and then we got into some trouble. Things didn't work out the right way. So I feel like this opportunity is coming, and I feel like it really is. It is kind of like a second chance, almost. Yeah. And again, could be romantic, could be family thing, a creative thing. It feels more creative and collaborative than it does romantic. But for some of you, it could be a romantic thing, right? Could be. I say we check the mystery card. See what's going on there. If you have a prediction for this card, I want you to put it down in the comments. I don't know what I want to see here. I don't want to see any fire because we realize we don't want the emperor. We don't need the fire. We had enough fire, and I think it was our meddling, it was our calculated energy that kind of disrupted the flow. That should be kind of an intuitive flow, an emotional flow here. But I don't think we need any more water either. We need some major arcana, maybe a Chariot card, maybe a Wheel of Fortune. I think the Chariot would be good, but the Wheel of Fortune to me would show kind of that portal, would kind of be a confirmation of this moon, this new moon energy, showing that the time is now, right? That maybe your fortunes are changing. This time around it's going to work because there's this kind of new approach to it. I'm leaning towards a Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what we have. There it is. There it is, the Wheel of Fortune. This is the cosmic timepiece. This is Spirit's wristwatch, right? Spirit calls the shots. The universe operates on a completely different time scale than we have, right? So if something seems like we don't understand why things are happening now, and why not later, why not before, why not then, it's not up to us to figure that out. It's certainly not up to us to demand that the universe conform to what we want when we want it. That's too much emperor energy for this. This has to be us adapting to the time. What's different this time around? Maybe we don't know. But everything is different now. Every moment, things are completely different. It's just the fact that it's been a certain amount of time. Maybe it's been a whole year since this thing went down the first time. Maybe it's only been a couple days. It's completely different now. You're different. The other people are different. The energy in the room is different. right? And I think that you have kind of learned to reconcile the mind and the heart, thinking and feeling functions. And now we're not being calculated. Now we're just kind of trusting the flow, and the mind is there to assist, right? So that's something that's different, I think. But this card shows that the time is now, and that your fortunes are changing, that this time around is going to be different. All right. Now we're going to do an extended reading as well. If you want to stick around, click on the link in the corner or down below in the description box. I'm here every day from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Chicago time. Come back and see me again tomorrow. All right. Let me know how all of this is going down for you. I'm very optimistic here. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.